Cora could be lying again like she did not long ago when she said it was done and your dad had checked and it wasn't done. She could be lying this time like she did last time. We don't know until they show us the written proof. Then, no.
And
written proof that we can go verify.
Written proof that
they haven't shown us anything.
Written proof.
And we do not have to go on her orders to look something up that they should have done months ago. They should have done years ago.
And it's obvious that they've been lying.
But demanding entrance into somebody else's property during a survey, for one thing, is not the proper way to do it. Lying about it being done is not the proper way to do it.
Not to mention, only giving us a week.
Like I said, according to what the laws are for California,
we have to have a 30-day notice.
We have to have a 30-day written notice as to when they plan on, that they're going to do it, so that we can have stuff moved. We can make sure animals are put up or moved.
But no,
they can't even give us the courtesy of doing the right thing. Not to mention the legal thing. And they expect us to go do what they should have done. Shown us the proof. Otherwise, that is a 50-year-old fence line. Other than where they shove shit over ours.
Not to mention, I'd prefer that the fence being put on the original property line.
It would be nice if it was. But the fence line here is what the Marty and the former owners agreed on. Not us.
Grandpa was here at the time. Which means that fence, they haven't been here very long. Those people have been lying about how long they've been here. When they moved in, saying that they were here longer than us.
She was trying to say, I put the fence up. No, I repaired what was left of the fence after they had it shoved through and destroyed.
You only fixed it up. You didn't build that fence.
No, I didn't. I repaired it the best I could with her husband yelling at me and treating my kids like shit and spraying,
who knows what?
Well, he was spraying, weed killer. Roundup.
Roundup causes cancer.
Why do you think I was giving you guys baths? Not to mention the other thing he was doing on it. Other than pissing.
It's obvious that
the only thing he ever did was complain. Because he wanted to sleep before he went fishing.
He was complaining about not being able to get some sleep before going to fish?
Yeah.
First of all...
And that was even after the fire department told us to get it cleaned up.
It was obvious that they didn't care about other people's feelings. They don't care about common courtesy.
I have given them more courtesy about their dog, their kids, her husband, that fucking fence,
and not to
those bikes, the goats they used to have.
Not to mention,
when they first moved in, they had little bitty pygmy goats.
Not to mention their
greenhouse. Rather than make sure the fence was fixed, They just let them run anywhere. We found them out in the backyard. I would have to bring it back and make them go back over. The fence was there. Rather than fix it, they destroyed it.
Yeah. They probably wanted to take and claim that this entire property was theirs.
I don't know how much. Well, the first time they tried saying they had a survey done, the survey guy had the property line going right down the middle of the old kitchen of the old house.
Which was bullshit.
Oh,
and a
yeah.
lie.
Don't worry about it. Oh, well, like I said, the first time they had it going right down the middle of the old kitchen.
Yeah.
Right about where this side of,
The wood.
actually, right about the back of Robin's trailer, the corner on the left,
Is where the...
is about where they were saying that it went. Yeah. And your grandpa was alive to get in it then, and they were told bullshit and to leave that fence alone. And they did, until now. Well, I think it was about 2014, they tried shit again. And were told to leave it alone.
Summer of this year, they were told recently to leave it alone. But it's obvious they're not going to. They have no intention.
Your grandpa was even nice enough to have your dad show him the picture from the air of it in 1983. Thing is after your grandpa died, I found another aerial photo of it, already fenced in 1966. Yep.
1966?
Yep.
Please tell me you didn't lose that thing.
No, it's hid, and then it's on my Facebook.
Reactivate your Facebook.
It don't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't.
Because it'll force them to stop.
Because they're just going to make friends with somebody else that can do something for them, and
obviously.
No, it's the same fucking crap as the Mansons and the Browns. So you know what? I don't want to fucking...
We have to deal with it. Because they are trying to get what doesn't belong to them.
Why should I have to relive this damn thing 3 and 4 different times, Larry? As a child, as a teen, and again, in my adulthood, twice?
We need
I'm
to
tired.
stop them.
I'm tired.
And your Facebook account was the
it's ridiculous.
only thing.
What is it they want other than the fucking trees?
They want the entire property. That way they
and
can
what's
take.
in that well? Your dad says the money that was tossed down it is probably destroyed by dirt and age and mud and gunk.
Whoa.
So other than what's in that well, there's no water. It went dry.
Yeah.
That's why they were using it for garbage.
Not to mention.
When your dad was a kid, that's why we've got that well back there.
Not to mention.
But it's not doing anything either.
According to what some say,
but this one was dry when your grandpa and grandma bought it.
According to what some say, the paper money we use these days, it's made of a type of cloth.
It is made of cotton, and there's also calcium in it. That's what works with the dye they use to make sure that it's real. It's the calcium in it that activates the ink, or the ink activates the calcium in the dollar bill.
And the ink has several colors.
Yep, they started using colors about 15, 20 years ago. They started adding other than green.
It was to identify which was which.
Okay, sitting here talking is not getting our work done.